Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. My name is D-Free, and for this one, maybe you can already tell what we're doing, but we're going to go ahead and use a mono STR, and to make it a little bit harder on ourselves, we're limiting ourselves to the GT linking units. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new for more content, and we're going to find out if this team, if Goku in particular, is good enough to carry this team on the back of his shoulders to completing the newest boss rush. Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, so Oob, and then finally Goku gets that super right there. We are set up. This is actually a really good rotation. Gonna get that super attack off, which will also boost Goku's defense. This guy is like literally the best unit without a category right now. Yeah, there are some other good ones like Super 17, etc., but this guy is like the best one that's not a part of something. So hopefully soon. But for today's question of the day, let me know in the comments which category you would like to see him added to, if any, at any point. Alright, Oob's gonna get hit kind of hard probably. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Oob's rebirth is actually pretty good, but it's been power crept by a lot of the newer rebirths since it came out, which is Dokkan in a nutshell, right? But it used to be a lot better. It's just a flat boost and then the attack reduction, you know, things like that. They don't matter later on in the events. They take away your ability to do like attack reductions, etc. So he used to be better, and that's unfortunate, but nonetheless, not a bad unit. Especially where he started, because Oob was like in that tier with Xeno Trunks. Xeno Trunks, the physical one, base form Xeno Trunks, he was like the worst unit in the game alongside Majub. So yeah, they both came from a really long place, for, you know, a very far away. Excuse me, a very long way. Damn, like seriously. All right, so this Goku right here. Hopefully we get a crit so we can finish off Vegeta. Can we get that crit? Of course, we don't even finish him off, even with the crit. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I finally finished off this team, though. Like, you've seen over the course of time, I've done some Was He Worth the Orbs on these guys. I've done it for all of them, I believe, because it took a while to get these guys done. But they've been done for a while. But nonetheless, I didn't mention this, but Pan's on the team. She's actually free to play. I only have her SA5 because I'm too lazy to play that event most of the time, just to be 100% honest with you. And I just got her awakened. I know some people already have like 100% Pans and stuff, but she's really good. She's able to mitigate damage by a 50% clip. Also, she can stun, which is cool, but they take away your ability to stun later on. She also can restore 30% of the damage that she does, so she's awesome. And everybody else kind of doesn't really need an explanation. And I already talked about Oob. So, to my point, I'm actually going to put Pan in a position that she's in now so she can hit SS4 Goku and heal up. Also, she is good because she supers early at 9 key when she's at super attack 5 or above. So Pan is actually, like I said a moment ago, really good. Hopefully she mitigates this. I believe she has a chance, like Tech Bulma. Yeah, I don't think she blocked that. She took way too much from that. She didn't use her passive. At least I healed her. See? Oof. Yikes, she got hit really hard. I don't know if hers is at the start of the turn or on a per attack basis. It seems like it's on the start of the turn, unless I just got really unlucky 3 times in a row. That innately made her a horrible unit to be in that position if she can't tank. Even Oob is taking less damage. Alright, so don't worry, we'll get better showings from Pan later on. Okay, this is where things get a little wonky for me, because it's like, I should be able to trust Vegeta to tank this well enough. But I mean, if there's a super there, there's not much I can really do about that. So we're going to use the Android 8 item. We are already dipping into our heals. That's not a good thing. We need to play through some events without healing. Don't super me. Thank you. And I was going to say, he should be able to tank well enough. This Vegeta is really good. But that being said, he's not going to be as good as maybe his Was He Worth the Orb showcase. Because, I mean, he actually was under the SS3 category team last time I showed him off in a video. And he was Oof, he was hitting hard. And this is actually not a bad, it's never a bad thing. I try to preface that. It's not a bad thing. It's just never a good thing when it comes to my showcases. But in this scenario, I don't mind it. Because I actually need as much, you know, durability, if you will, as I can get. Okay, there's a super, and I'll give you that. That should drop the reds. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna get to, like I said, some free damage in. Hopefully he tries to super me and gets it out of his system. All right, so 665,000 attack for this Goku. He can't crit or anything, unfortunately. That would be really nice if he was an ape and he could crit. I always say that about this transformation mechanic. I wish it was updated, but what can you do? All right, so turn 2 is here. So we're going to get a super right there. That was set up by your boy. And then you can have that. And does this drop the blues? Ah, damn. They're separated, which isn't that bad, because if he's in ape for another turn, I at least guarantee myself another super attack. And this is how the mechanic is supposed to work. You're not supposed to get every single attack to be a super attack, especially when it was concepted because, you know, the game's difficulty was, you know, way different than it is now. There weren't as many million damage blowing up units and stuff whenever they introduced this. There was like none. So there might have been like 2. So, not when this guy came out, but when that mechanic as a whole was introduced. Okay, so I now have the SS3, SS4 duo, so that's pretty nice. Okay, there's a super, and then there's a super, and then here's another super. I don't know if we'll need it, but at the very least, we also, if we do need it, we'll get that HP heal, which could potentially knock me up to max HP, which of course is a great thing to have. Of course, being alongside the SS3 Goku as well will help the Pan's damage output because it looks like we will need her attack. Hopefully there's no attack in this second slot from a super attack perspective, and okay, we got lucky. And one more, hopefully. Hopefully Pan can finish it. Can you finish it quick for me? Ah. And she's not blocking anything. Okay, so she is a per attack basis. That's what I thought. She's just like Bulma. Bulma's a per attack basis. You just saw it, you know, firsthand. That's how much she should have taken, like 7K from those hits, had she been using her mitigation passive. Okay, I thought she was. I just didn't want to, you know, confirm or deny because I don't use the unit enough. Okay, this guy's getting hit kind of hard, but at least we're going to finish this guy off here. And we will get that defensive boost, which will help tremendously. I'm going to need that RNG to work on my favor, though, with Pan, because if I can't put her in a position to where she is blocking, because she's not blocking, then that's not going to be, you know, very helpful. It's not in my favor if she's not able to do what she can do, of course. So you can have that. You can have this. SS4 will potentially get hit with the super, which I kind of don't want, of course. I don't want it at all, but, like, I'm kind of worried about. But there's also a chance that he, you know, can counter. There's also a chance that he doesn't even get hit at all with one. There's also another chance that maybe SS3 gets one. Okay, SS3 escaped without a super hit on him. So hopefully, if there is a super here, we counter it. I just wish they had the counter rate of Gogeta, but they don't. Theirs is so much worse. Okay, no supers at all. So that's perfect. Perfect. That defensive improvement from his super attack has been stacking, and it allowed him to tank really well that turn. Double supers from Trunks. He is one of the better STR units damage-wise. He's a really, really good unit. Okay, so Pan is here again, and we have the exact same Enigma. The exact same position. How much you want to bet the first attack is a super attack? How much you want to bet? Leave it in the comments. But don't. That's unfair because you guys have hindsight. I don't have hindsight. Well, I guess I do, but you get my point. I'm going to chance it. I'm going to chance Pan. I'm going to chance the RNG. Let's roll the dice. First attack was not a super, so if you bet, you won. Nothing. Let's see if Pan can escape without getting just destroyed. I put her in a horrible position. Okay, AK. Okay, I'm getting lucky. Oh, we got lucky. Yes. Oh, wait, one more. Oh, yes, let's go. We got lucky. We got lucky. All right. And he didn't even super me. I'm getting lucky with the no super attacks. Oh, he's not attacking first. He's not attacking in the first slot. So that means potentially SS4 can finish him off, which would be awesome. If SS4 finishes him off, that's perfect. We actually have a Dokkan attack almost already. It took quite some time to beat this event. I was going to say, of course he doesn't finish it, but he does. Okay, so let's move on to Omega, who, spoilers, is weak to STR typing and weak to GT. This feels so good. You don't know. Because, like, not that Omega is hard. He's just really annoying for showcase videos. So, this feels really good. So, he's going to get picked on here, and I don't even feel bad remotely about it. In fact, I'm going to get my Dokkan attack here, so might as well just kind of go all the way, huh? I'm going to just make sure that we beat Omega, and I don't even care at all. No Fierce Battle, no Super Saiyan, but that's fine. He's still going to get hit for probably at least 5 million. It sounds funny, I know, but seriously. All right, let's make sure I get these. They're probably going to go too fast when my mouse clicks. Ah! Oof! I almost lost my mouse for a second there, but I got him! All right. Ooh, Goku, crit for me. Crit for your boy. Crit for your boy. Do it. I want to see 10 million. Show me that fat DPS. No crit, but he still did 5 mil, considering he didn't have any attack links, I don't think, active at all. And that's, of course, max HP for me, so I got the last laugh, sorry. Okay, so you can get those reds, and then these greens, and then finally these reds lined up as well, so might as well give them to you. Hopefully I get a crit, though, of course, because type disadvantage, even with the GT boost, we're still not going to do too much damage. I think we'll probably do about 1 million damage. Type type disadvantage? Ineffective? With this Goku's attack. All right, let's see. Oh, we did a little over 1 million, so assuming he doesn't super. Okay, cool. Vegeta's going to finish him off. Okay, let's move on to the next round against STR, right? Yeah, okay. And now he starts the gimmicks, too. He locked SS4 there. Okay, well, I'm just going to do this. How about that? I really don't mind doing this in this scenario. Those, and then, oob, that should be a super right there. Awesome. And he can't be stunned, excuse me, or sealed, but he can be debuffed right now if Oob needs to debuff him, so that's awesome. Oh, come on, Pan, really? Here we go. Okay, at least I tanked that last hit pretty well anyway. If she had orbs, she'd tank every hit better, of course, but at least she tanked that last one. So his attack will go down here. Oob coming through with a crit, though. Nice. Are you going to separate my SS3 and 4? Oh, he didn't do it yet. He's going to really soon, though. Can't super there, but I don't really need to because he's not going to be able to survive this turn. Going to get that same color orb HP recovery, boy. Oh, don't super. Okay, 3K. Okay, cool. Thanks. Wonder if the normal attack will be enough. And it is. That normal attack hits as hard as some units' super attacks. All right. So final round. And, of course, he locks SS4 in the last slot because he has nothing else to do but meme. Apparently. Nothing better to do anyway, but to me. So, Pan, since you super early, we're going to take advantage of that. Vegeta, you can have these, and that should drop the red and the blue. Ah, come on. I thought oh, but still I get a super. Okay, got lucky. Got lucky. I thought I was going to say, like, the blues should line up together, but no, I really miscalculated that. But we're going to get the super here. Can I crit? No crit, but still a lot of HP recovery. She took 3K. Okay, cool. Pan's starting to show a little bit more durability, so that's pretty cool. Oof. Ooh, Vegeta. This was not your job. This was Goku's job, but it's okay. All right, goodbye, Omega. Oh, that's payback. Smash that like button for that Omega defeat. Now Goku has to take on his son. What a tough road for Goku. He has to take on himself and Vegeta. Then he has to take on Omega. Then he has to take on his son. Then he has to take on Frieza. Then he has to take on himself again. That's pretty interesting, right? All right, so Goku, you can have those. Oob is going to get the blues in the middle. There you go. I saved that because I totally called SS3 Goku Oob. You heard it, but you didn't know what I was going to. You like the way I twisted that, right? I saved it. Can we one-shot? Oof, we one-shot as well. All right, so he's mad, but unfortunately for him being mad, he's a physical type now. Oh, father and son. All right. Pan, you're not going to get a super, but that's fine. Because I'm assuming anyway that these two will be able to finish this Gohan off. Look at that, 100 damage. This Vegeta is one of the better takes on this team. Maybe not, actually. If I don't get a crit or an additional super, then yeah. Pan will get an attack, which I really don't mind. Because I get the heal, right? And going into the STR phase, I actually do want the heal because this Gohan hits really hard, actually. His event hits really hard. Okay. Coolio. There we go. Cool. So getting some same color orb recovery as well. He's not going to super me, so he's going to get eliminated right here. At least this one is. So he's going to come back as a tech type. But that's not too bad. The tech one starts hitting hard too, to be honest. But assuming we can escape a super, which is another thing I've gotten lucky with, it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to go ahead and super him in the first slot with Oob to get a little bit more tanky for the team this turn because of the, the debuff and all that from Oob lowering attack. And I'm going to trust my units. Especially because Vegeta's going to have to take multiple hits in that second slide, and he's the only one that has to take multiple hits. Okay, Oob didn't get supered, which is all I needed to ensure that we don't die this turn. All I needed was for Oob not to get supered, because I assumed Vegeta's going to, you know, only take double digits. Trunks may get supered. Either way, Trunks should be fine defensively. Oh, okay, cool, thanks. All right, can I trust Pan? I just don't feel like I can ever trust Pan anymore. After she let me down in the beginning, I just don't feel like I can trust her ever. Especially because this is like kind of like one of those life or death scenarios. I'm going to trust her, though, and I'm even knocking SS3 off of the rotation just to trust her. Come on, Pan, don't let me down. Also, this is a really cool rotation for Pan because she at least is getting that support from that SS3 in that last slot. She could low-key get hit really hard here. I'm sorry, I can't risk it, Pan. I'm sorry. But the good news is if I'm able to escape this rotation, defeating him, then I move into the next round, the final round, with the item still intact. So it's a double win for me. 60k damage. Okay, she didn't even take a super, so that's awesome. Hopefully he tries to super Goku and I get that counter. I haven't seen SS4 Goku counter probably since I took on SBR, which was literally when SBR came out, Super Battle Road. And by the way, we do move on to the final round with the item still intact, so that is awesome. And we have a really good defensive rotation, and Gohan is actually one of the events that can be debuffed, so that helps tremendously because I can actually launch a super attack with Oob here. And assuming that, you know, Oob doesn't try to super attack, or excuse me, that Gohan doesn't try to super attack Oob, then this was a win-win turn for me. Otherwise, he's probably going to try to anyway, but still. Of course, he does a first slot too, or first attack. So literally invalidated everything I just said. But at the very least, he's still going to get his attack debuffed, and the item allows Oob, with his natural defenses that is, to tank pretty well this turn. Shouldn't take very much there. I know for a fact the other two guys aren't going to take very much damage, though. Oob, you are getting off of my rotation because in this event, I have literally broken my rotations to the umpteenth degree. Okay, so Vegeta is actually showing off a bit. Vegeta's trying to show off a little bit. In the last couple of fights, he's been trying to show off. SS4 Goku, we're in this position again. Are you going to crit for me? He does not crit. Oh, but no additional super. I thought that was an additional super. Additional supers are really cool for him because that defensive stack. Kind of scared he'll super me 2 turns in a row. I'm actually really scared of that. Alright, you can have that. I have a few events left to play, not too many. I'm going to do this, just to, again, because I can't really trust some of these positions I'm in. Like, Pan's getting hit too many times to roll the dice. Like, I did it earlier successfully, but, like, come on now. How many times am I going to get that D free luck? Okay, and apparently I didn't even need to do it, but it's okay. It's still a heal that's going to be useful. Alright, so Trunks does finish him off. So let's move on to Frieza. Alright, so Frieza, it is time for you to get your booty whooped. And then I think, I'm all but certain anyway, once we beat Frieza, Super Vegito is going to be a cakewalk. Super Vegito, did I say Super Vegeta? Super Vegito has a really easy event, assuming that you have one of two things, type advantage or fierce battle. If you have any semblance of either of those things, you shouldn't have any trouble. Okay, and those, I'm going to avoid the super attack, of course, or the Dokkan attack. With those red orbs, they would have gave me a Dokkan attack, I'm all but certain. Or it would have been really, really close, but I don't want to risk it. Hopefully I can get a crit here, please. Of course not. Of course, we even take a death ball to the face. 64k isn't too bad. Nintendo 64k. Oof, that'd be lit. Nintendo 64 in 4K quality? Oof. Alright. So I might as well kind of just, you know, because Goku's going to finish it anyway, so it kind of just doesn't really matter. Maybe I can avoid it. If I can avoid it, then... Ooh, I think I got it. Dang it, so close. Alright, whatever. I thought I had it. Damn, that one going fast. Hello? I was not ready for that. I thought it was going to go super slow. Ooh, that caught me off guard. But it's okay, because I should still win this turn either way. That's why I didn't mind not giving that last Goku a super. Ooh, that caught me way off guard. Yeah, 3 million. Make sure you leave a like for that. By the way, let's hit that like goal, guys. I want to hit a like goal of 1K likes for the GT team. If you're a fan of GT, make sure you smash that like, especially you if you're a fan. Personally, I think GT is a cool series. I never really had the disdain that a lot of people have for it. I don't really see, you know, a reason to hate it in particular. Otherwise, I know that it has flaws, but if I love like something like Super, it's hard for me not to like GT as well, because they both have flaws. Nothing is perfect. Freaking Z has a lot of flaws. So personally, I never really had that disdain for GT. I don't like parts of it, you know, like the beginning. I could skip like the first like 13 episodes or whatever. Otherwise, it's a lot of fun. I also don't like maybe Rildo, but that's about it. Rildo's not my favorite, but I do like Legic. Legic is pretty awesome. Okay. So you can kind of go there, and I love Goku and Trunks, because I get GT and prepare for battle, so it's easy to super, as opposed to Goku alongside SS3 Goku, where he only gets GT, and he needs 2 additional ki because of that. Him being alongside Trunks is actually very, very helpful, or a unit that has GT and shocking speed, for example, which I don't know if there are any of those other than Omega Shenron, but still. Could have brought Omega on this team now that I think about it. He might have been very helpful too. His debuff might have been really, really helpful, but I just instantly sorted my box to being only Super STR units. But it's okay. It's fine. He would have been a detriment in terms of like the HP overall, because I'd have a super unit that's getting 50% or whatever. And yes, that is me trying to justify not bringing one of the better, if not the second best, STR GT unit in the game. And Goku got hit really hard by Frieza, by the way. I might have got too comfortable. Oh, snap! Oh, this is so avoidable. Please don't super me. Vegeta, please finish it. Oh, my God. Are you kidding? That was so avoidable. I got so comfortable. Oh, I just got too comfortable with the event, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, that was so avoidable. Damn it, I hate myself for that. But still, I had fun. I hope you guys had fun as well. Ah, that was so avoidable. I didn't think Goku would get hit that hard on a normal hit. If I had Omega Shenron there, that would have helped a lot, actually. That would have been a very, very helpful thing. I would have had less HP, sure, but the attack debuff would have probably sustained me through that turn if Omega was on that rotation. I don't know. Assuming that Frieza form can be debuffed. But I just got too comfortable with it. I just assumed that I would be able to breeze through Frieza, because I didn't have any trouble with any of the other ones. All right. Well, we're going to have to come back. And if there are enough for an AGL run, I will try that too. I don't know if there's enough GT units for an AGL run, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new, of course. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Have an awesome day. And take it easy, guys. Peace out. Damn it, Frieza.